Hello and welcome to some Star Citizen news with a recap of last week's news, a little bit late admittedly. We'll go through the official CIG shows for the week ending the 23rd of September, as well as some hints towards some of the CitizenCon stuff and some other pieces tacked onto this. Some highlights from Calling All Devs. The plan is to still have planets orbiting stars in the game. This will actually be on the star map, and there will be a variety of stations around each of the systems to allow you to refuel, and where appropriate, players will be able to rent, customize, and spawn in their habs in the future, so you'll be able to have like apartments and hab areas. There's going to be a variety of different room types based on the location where you get those rooms. Gamepads and other peripherals will be getting proper support for the Mobilglass, its apps, and the star map, so that will all be usable on multiple devices and not just keyboard and mouse. But they do know that every player does have a keyboard and mouse that will be playing Star Citizen as it's a PC game. In the future, you'll be able to defend and deal with stowaways or boarders without getting a criminal rating for killing them when they're not supposed to be on your ship is the idea, or at least using some form of force without immediately getting criminal ratings, which was annoying previously. Some around the verse stuff, so they are working on route planning and multiple quantum travel waypoints for the star map and Mobilglass, so you'll be able to go, I want to go here, and it will plan a route out for you and then go through that route when you initiate your quantum travel. They are exploring more mining mechanics beyond that of ships, and they confirmed on the more recent Calling All Devs that hand mining and surveying and some extracurricular mining activities will take place in EVA and outside any mining ship, and you might be able to literally pick out some extra special rare resources and things like that potentially on foot. Star systems are 1/10 scale, planets and moons are 1/6 scale, and stars are 1:1 scale in Star Citizen's engine. This makes planetary bodies look bigger, because they are closer effectively to scale. The F8 Lightning, Anvil, Hawk, and Hammerhead were all shown off in their various states of development, and they're all looking pretty damn cool. The F8 Lightning, for example, just had some tweaks to it so that the pilot is slightly higher up and its entry and exit animations have all been implemented. Reverse the verse highlights. So this was looking at the Hammerhead specifically. So there was room on it for a rover now. So you can actually land the ship and drive a rover out. They've added a kitchen in some empty space on the ship as well. So it's got another sort of like almost deck, but it's just a kitchen room, I suppose. It also has 8 escape pods and 24 size 4 Rhino laser repeaters across its 6-manned turrets. It's a pretty cool looking ship. I mean, it's going to be used heavily defensively for taking out missiles and torpedoes and for taking out fighters. And it's going to be very, very cool to have with other capital ships and defend those capital ships. But it's going to be a very suitable sort of like patrol ship, as I said, for taking out fighters, or as a sort of like centerpiece in a smaller fleet, stuff like that. The Hammerhead is very fast becoming one of my favourite ships on paper. We'll have to see how it's implemented in 3.3. Obviously, it requires vast turret improvements when it comes to the gameplay for turrets, as the ship is just turrets, basically. So that's super important for multi-crewing those. Some other news. So there was some other bits of news from Reddit and Spectrum and stuff like that. The game has simple contrails while in atmosphere at the moment. They're going to have better contrails in the future. They're currently working on atmospheric flight and weather systems. A load of the new flight model changes and the new flight model are planned to come in with 3.4 at the end of December as well. Hopefully that will be sort of like a fully implemented system. Obviously, they're certain to tweak it throughout development a little bit when it comes to numbers, but I'm hoping that actual flight model is something they stick by forever now with that new one. So we'll have to wait and see. Con 42 was held over the weekend as well, a German Star Citizen fan fest. I've put a video summary of the panel up because it goes into a lot of detail about some cool stuff, but they do talk about and sort of confirm beam weapons, underwater exploration, animals in game, caves, rivers, players building structures in space. There's a load of cool stuff going on with that dev panel there, so check that out. CitizenCon hints. So there are pre-orders for CitizenCon 2018 t-shirts at the moment for people that have CitizenCon tickets or have bought the digital goodies pack. But there's been like a little added description of the t-shirt, and it gives us a insight into potentially something that might be coming at CitizenCon. I'll read it because it's quite vague, or maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I'll let you be the decision makers on that. A storm is gathering. Distant flashes of lightning and ominous thunderheads serve as grim portents of a reckoning on the horizon. In this gripping graphic t-shirt, you'll be prepared. With an intense battle-ready design, you'll stand as a beacon of freedom and an enemy of oppression across the universe, and look damn good while you're doing it. Obviously, some kind of marketing is involved with that with the t-shirt, but some people are theory crafting that the lightning or the kraken may be what they're talking about, and maybe those will be purchasable at CitizenCon or the concept sale that goes live with it or something like that. But they might be talking about the Vandal and sort of like Squadron 42 Episode 1 stuff. Who really knows? But I thought I'd just sort of like bring that to people's attention so they can rapidly theory craft in the comments below. Star Citizen 3.3 is out to the Evocati as well. It should go to first wave PTU within the next couple of weeks. Patch 3.3.5 was also announced. This is going to contain the object container streaming features that were slated to be in 3.3. So that's also going to be Hurston, anything that was dependent on object container streaming, the new moons, that sort of stuff. 3.3.5 will come out when it's ready. We'll have 3.3 at CitizenCon on the 10th of October, and then 3.3.5 is currently shown on the roadmap as mid-Q4, which would be about a month after CitizenCon. I'm a little bit disappointed with the 2080 and 2080 Ti's benchmark results, so I don't recommend people buy them at the moment. However, I will check them out with Star Citizen in mind at some point once I get my hands on one. But those looking for an upgrade for their gaming PC or picking up a new one might actually want to consider Shadow. Shadow is a subscription-based cloud gaming PC service that can turn most devices, phone, laptop, PC, tablet, and more into a powerful gaming PC via the internets. Links to more info in the description for that, and if you do decide to try it, then use the code BoredGamer to get a discount on the service. Every month we have a ship giveaway. This time for September, it's a Saber Raven, a game package, and a CitizenCon digital goodies pack. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my videos during the month. Thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to your comments. Take care, and I'll see you in the verse.